Oh my goodness. Congratulations, you have matched. Hello, and I don't even know where to start. It's been several weeks since my last clip announcing that I matched for internship, and honestly, it was just like my birthday, then celebrating match. I went out of the country to Panama, then had a hard time adjusting back to reality after vacation, and then just the stress of getting back to reality where it all sank in that I still have several weeks left in the semester. The list goes on, and I just don't want to bore you with those details. But those of you who are interested in what it's like to get a PhD in psychology or can relate might find that interesting. But nonetheless, the purpose of this video is really just talk about match, but also get back into vlogging and see where the vlog takes us. But I wanted to share my initial thoughts with matching, talking about what I'm excited for, some of the work that I'll be doing, things like that, what this means. I talk about this in a couple of my previous videos, but just to help with this coherent and cohesive story and refamiliarize some of you all. So internship is the pre-doctoral internship in your program while you're getting a PhD in clinical psychology. And what that means is you're essentially matching or like attempting to match with one site. So it is very similar to the medical residency model in that you go through all these interviews. Well, like obviously apply first, go through those interviews, and then just patiently or anxiously wait to hear from sites, whether you're getting an interview or not. And then you interview with those folks, and then there's this unified timeline where you submit your rankings by a certain day, where you're ranking from 1 to however many sites you want to rank. You don't have to rank all of them. And then you wait a couple of more weeks, and then the emails start rolling in at 8 a.m. for everyone. And you get one email saying like, congratulations, you've matched. And in that email, it also tells you where you matched to. So I got that email and I was elated because it is my top site. And I am just excited about the next chapter ahead of me. This requires a move back to Massachusetts, and that is everything that I've been working for and working towards. That is my hometown. I mean, I was born there, I have so much pride. Moved back after college and just wanted to stay. So I think this is a step in the right direction for my career as a forensic psychologist, and just using my degree in any way that I see fit as I figure out my interests and avenues and doors that open for me. So yeah, I'm really interested or excited about that. Some of the work that I'm going to be doing. So it's at a state hospital, and I am or will be a forensic intern. So what that means is I'll be doing inpatient forensic work. I'll be doing a lot of forensic evaluation, so risk assessment, competency to stand trial, competency restoration. So folks who are found incompetent to stand trial need to get treatment in order to restore their competency and increase their functioning to a level that allows them to understand the proceedings of whatever legal stage that they're at in the process, and be able to make sound decisions, and again be able to process the information that's sort of being communicated to them and that is going on essentially. So that's going to be really, really exciting. I also have the opportunity to do other sort of like therapy interventions, so specific for anger. They have a DBT rotation, dialectical behavior therapy, which helps people sort of specifically navigate like their relationships with folks, build their ability to tolerate uncomfortable emotions, regulate those emotions, be mindful and whatnot. So that's really cool. And there's also an opportunity to learn about like professional like leadership and development. So things related to your career, ways to get in leadership positions, which is also where I could see myself taking my career. So I'm just really excited for all that, to be doing that for a year. Now, at the same time, it will be incredibly exhausting to do intern therapy 5 days a week. So that will be quite the adjustment, but I'm just ready for change. You in this program pretty much know exactly what to expect. It's pretty predictable. You have a handbook that tells you when everything, like all the requirements that you'll need to complete the degree, when that's supposed to happen. So very, very prescriptive. And for the past 5 years, I've been doing the same thing. Like the only variation really has been like which practicum placement you're at for the year. But again, even that, like you just sort of know what you're getting yourself into. But internship is a big change, right? It often requires a move. It requires just learning a whole new system. It requires just like rebuilding sort of your life in that area. It's can be such a fantastic and incredible experience. So I am hopeful, as you could see. And yeah, those are just like my immediate thoughts on that. I have about 3 months left here in New Jersey. And while I have been here for the past 5 years, it served me well for those years. I'm ready for the next chapter, and I absolutely will miss my apartment, but I'm ready to find another one. So yeah, so those are just my thoughts on internship. Today, what's on the agenda is I just had a meeting at 9 a.m., took Remy for a walk. I can never start recording the moment I wake up, because the moment I wake up, I'm like making my bed, I'm feeding Remy, walking Remy, taking a shower, cleaning up after myself, getting my makeup and hair done, ready. And then by the time I finish, I have like maybe 2 minutes before I hop on on the call. So I'm always like, I'll just do it after. So yeah, I did that this morning. I have some work to do. Then I have to go on campus for some meetings, and then I'll be back around 5-ish. And so yeah, that's what's on the agenda. Pretty predictable, right? Like it is what it is. And so yeah, I'll take you along with me in case you want to see my fun colored shirt. Friday. We are about to get ready for the day. I had an 8 a.m. meeting, so there's no getting ready before that. Unless I'm like awake way before I have to be on the call. But with daylight savings now, that just doesn't happen. Or is it daylight savings? Yeah. Spring forward. I am just gonna get some breakfast, and I am going to then put on some quick makeup and then sort of prep for group therapy that I have to do at 1:30. preparing for group therapy. And so I figured I'd just show you a little bit about the things that I do to prep, my thinking when I'm prepping for group, and just all that goes into it. So what I do at this outpatient clinic, it's addiction medicine focused. So folks are coming in for medication assisted therapy. And then while they wait for their appointments, I sort of run an informal group and help them build skills around it, surrounded by harm reduction. And harm reduction is exactly as it sounds, this idea of reducing harm and the negative consequences associated with substance use. So I figured I'd take a little bit of a different approach that's pretty much related. I'm gonna focus on setting goals, setting life goals today. And my thinking behind this is that oftentimes, you know, we could be very short-term focused, not realizing that, you know, what we do short-term also impacts the future. So what we do long-term, so building that connection, and also weaving into this idea that while your short-term goal right now might be only to reduce your use, there are other important aspects of your life that you should also be paying attention to that can also help with the recovery process. So I'm printing that out, and I'm going to focus on setting goals today in group. All right, everyone, I am home. I did not get many clips like I wanted at the hospital. Sorry, I'm having a lifesaver. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and end off the vlog here. I feel like it's been pretty blotchy and all over the place, but I hope you all enjoyed it. And I'll catch you in my next one.